Mississippi Thunder Speedway this weekend. They're off until the 25th, and we will be there the night of the 25th, so it's going to be a great time. Looking forward to that. But it's Tuesday, time for the Veterans Connection here on 102.3 WHTL.
Listen up, you filthy maggots! It's time for the Veterans Connection on WHTL. Sir, yes, sir. I can't hear you. Sir, yes, sir. Attention! You serve your country. You made the sacrifice. The Veterans Connection is here to help. So fall in line, dirtbags. Sir, yes, sir. What's that? I can't hear you. Yes, sir. Now pay attention. The Veterans Connection is brought to you by the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion, International Ingredients, Reedy Concrete and Construction, Fireworks over Blair, Mondovi Insurance Agency. Now listen up. The Veterans Connection starts right now.
And it does, and I get to welcome my friend Brian Lyga, commander for the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion, into the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you enjoying your summer off from school?
Absolutely. I needed I'm not at the end of the 90-day break, but I needed a 90-day break from teaching almost every day. So
yeah, I think, I look back when I was a kid how much I loved summer vacation, and I bet it hasn't changed much.
It hasn't changed for me either, and I've been going to school for like 40 years now. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. Maybe one of these days you'll graduate.
I hope so.
Teaching an old dog new tricks.
That's right.
Is it possible?
It's not.
Okay. I thought I'd ask. I'm always curious about that. Boy, it looks like there's quite a bit going on with the American Legion right now.
We do have a lot going on. With the Trumpealeau County Fair coming up, I'm not sure how we got roped into this, but now we do the opening ceremony there. So
that's a neat deal.
Yeah, we have a little ceremony with our flags. This year it's going to be different with our flags, bringing out our flags. Usually we have about 32 people, but the same time our department or our state convention is going on starting tomorrow.
Oh.
So we're going to have a lot of people gone at the state convention, so we had changed it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Now, that opening ceremony is what time and when?
That is Wednesday at 6:30.
So tomorrow night at 6:30.
Yep.
All right.
Might want to bring an umbrella from what I've seen.
Yeah, maybe. Probably It might be a little bit on the rainy side, but that's not going to dampen any spirits, that's for sure.
It's not. So, I'll talk about, the people who are in charge of the Trempealeau County Fair, what's going on at the fair. I might have a little, tip of the day for them, and then we'll hand it over to the Queen, or for the coronation of
Fairest of the Fair.
Fairest of the Fair. I couldn't think of that, yeah. Then we'll hand it over to them, and we'll kick back and watch that. So
yeah. I know there's 6 contestants, I believe, this year.
That's awesome.
For Fairest of the Fair.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like seeing that. I do. I think it's great that people get, part
and, even if they're not part of the Fairest of the Fair, at least they tried.
Yeah.
They gave it their best, and,
sure.
They got up there and tried their
going on around the area.
Well, we have the Coffee with the Vets in Osseo, and tomorrow it's the Coffee with the Vets in Lyga. Someday I think we're going to get one started at Whitehall, and it's probably going to be on Monday. We just got to kind of tweak some things at our new post down there on Main Street. Ettrick, August 12th at 6:30 p.m., they're going to have a flag retirement ritual at the future building site of South Main Street. They're collecting money to build like $1 million mansion there, and they're getting a lot of donations in Ettrick. I think it's kind of on the main drag there, right across from Wiener's Bar. I think that's where they're building it.
A mansion?
A mansion, that's what I call it, yeah.
Wow.
Well, if it's $1 million, I'm sure it's a mansion.
That's got to be pretty impressive.
It's going to be, I'm sure it is. Those guys are really raising funds and, really grinding it out. So I'm proud
looking
of them.
forward to seeing that.
Yeah, with the flag retirement, the public is welcome to observe and bring unserviceable national flags. There will be food and light refreshments available.
Cool.
Also, Ettrick Days, the 22nd through the 24th of August, Post 354 will be manning the beer tent Saturday evening from 4 to 8. So, we participate when we can. We are getting older, but we jump in there and...
Never too old to serve beer.
Absolutely not.
Or drink beer.
Right.
Either way.
Taste tester.
Or both.
You bet. Osseo, on 2 August, this is something that they've been doing for years. At around 3:30 p.m., the arrival of the High Grounds Bicycle Fundraiser is going to happen in Osseo at Cabin in the Pines. That's in Stoddard Park. Approximately 35-plus riders participate, and some of them being Vietnam vets, 68 years old and above. They ride about 120 miles in 2 days. They start in New Richmond, which is on the west side of the state, and then they stop. Their final destination is the High Grounds. They celebrate the ride. They raise some funds for High Grounds.
That's cool.
So that's a cool thing that's going on.
Yeah, that's a neat deal.
Yeah. Also, 9 August at 11 a.m. in the Osseo Post, they will be doing a pavers laying ceremony at Stoddard Park. Paver laying is the process of installing interlocking paving stones with a veteran's name engraved on the stone. They have about 31 paver stones to dedicate during the ceremony. They will also be dedicating the Vietnam Memorial and the Merchant Marine flag on the same day. So recently we've added the Merchant Marines, probably because of Reynolds Tomter being a Merchant Marine. Before we probably never really knew about the Merchant Marines. I think in 1983 they became, they were voted in as veterans of, They weren't veterans before that time. So
yeah, but their contribution to the effort was monumental.
It was, yes.
And
without them,
dangerous.
The most dangerous.
Yeah.
Finally, at All American Legion baseball games, they honor a veteran at the game. They read a bio of the veteran, and both teams shakes their hands with the veteran and thanks him or her for their service.
Excellent.
I wish. I mean, my goal is to get every Legion team to do that. So
I think that's neat.
Whitehall Post 191 will have a free will donation cookout at the 18 July. That's this Friday at the 18. To operate a game when it costs somewhere around $200 to $250 per game. You got to pay for the umpires, you got to pay for the baseballs. So games kind of get pretty expensive.
They do.
So, Post 191 is also looking for people who want to rent space for meetings, class reunions, weddings, graduations, or other events where they might need a hall to rent. For the hall meetings, 2 hours or less, it's $50. Half a day rental is $150, and a full day rental is $300. So
Cool.
They're looking for that.
That's pretty good. That's a good deal.
Yeah, 19 July from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. The White All American Legion sponsors, coordinates, and organizes the Trempealeau County Food Pantry. All you have to do is, if you are in need of food, please stop in there. You'll get a box of food. You might not like everything, but try it. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yep, who knows?
If you don't try it, you don't know.
They're only open one Saturday a month.
Okay.
The times are incredible. No other food pantry is open that long. Usually it's 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah.
So if you can't find time in that 12-hour period, wow.
And it's easy
Pretty
to
busy.
find. It's right out by the Trempealeau County Healthcare Center, so it's really easy to find.
Real
right on
easy.
the highway
About a
between-
mile and a half out of town.
Yep, right on the way to Independence. So.
Yep.
Now, one thing you wanted to talk briefly about before we get to the Veteran of the Month, why join the American Legion?
Well, there's a lot of reasons that I can think of. I joined. It took me a while after I retired out of the service. I retired around 2012, and I decided I seen the guys and gals performing and doing the things that Legionnaires do at Memorial Days and other places, and I said I'm going to go to a meeting and see what it's all about. And then I opened my mouth, and the next month I became the commander. So, oops, I shouldn't open my mouth, but that's not always the way it happens. I had a lot of ideas, and they thought I'd be a good fit for it. But some veterans, maybe all veterans, I don't know, might miss the camaraderie that they used to have when they were in the service. So that's one reason that I would think about joining. And again, I've said this 100 times, join for the reason that you want to, not for the reason that I want to. If you don't want to come to meetings, you don't have to come to meetings. But join maybe for a little bit of camaraderie. Bring your ideas.
Right.
We might have you lead that, but I don't think you'll get voted in as a commander. Some of the charities that we have are we work with the Red Cross. We have blood drives. We also nurture youth in for activities such as American Legion Baseball, junior shooting sports, oratorical, which is speech competition, where they can earn in the state of
Scholarship.
national $25,000 for national, and then the boys and girls state, to name a few. Also, you join for the Voice of the National Capital. So we have 2 million people that I guess lobby, and I know some people don't like lobbyists, but we lobby for the veteran.
It's really advocating for the veteran.
Yes.
Is more what it is.
Yeah, we advocate. That's a good word. We're fighting for better active duty pay, improved housing for active duty, helping ensure the VA medical system can properly care for our veterans. Those to name a few.
I think what you said that's most important is join because of your own reasons.
Yes.
Whether it's the camaraderie or to assist or, be involved in the community, maybe for your family, whatever the reason would be, do it for your reasons. But I think the important thing is if you're listening and you're a veteran and you're not part of it, go to a meeting and see what it's all about.
Yes.
And you don't have to join if you just go to a meeting, but I guarantee if you go to one, you're probably going to want to be a part of it.
Yes. We've had people that came and didn't join right away. They said, I want to think about it. And I said, that's fine. But now that I have you on my radar, I'm going to talk to you every now and then. It's, if you haven't joined for a few months, I might talk to you, when I see you in the street and say, hey, why haven't you joined? What don't you like about it? What do you like about it? And then we can kind of